We have Simon left. Would you like to introduce yourself, please, before we start with the questions?
Right. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm Simon Falk. I'm a founder here of the Aurora Ethica nonprofit, and also a harmful AI system survivor, I describe myself as. And I won't go into that today because I've written extensively about it on the experience on LinkedIn that you can see there. But at Aurora Ethica, we're exploring new architectures of intelligence through what we call interdimensional computation, or IDC, with a focus on transparency, privacy, and how humans increasingly autonomous systems can evolve together. Education became a natural focus here because it's where many of the cognitive, ethical, and collaborative foundations for that future are established. So, yep, that's me.
Excellent. Thank you very much for introducing yourself, Simon.
Thank you.
Let's start immediately then with the first question. Teachers panicking about cheating students and students who are already accelerating with lightning speed with AI. How do we completely redesign the actual daily world workflow, so schools don't become obsolete? I mean, what was your thought regarding this question, Simon, that I sent you?
Well, thank you very much for that question. It was a very broad and interesting question. So I've written down some of my thoughts here, and I think that I can just tell you it, because I think that, I mean, we're no longer just simply redesigning education here. We're redesigning the relationship between humans and increasingly autonomous systems. The structural drift we're witnessing is that AI is changing how we access information, solve problems, and create value. If institutions continue to optimize primarily for standardized information, transfer, and assessment, they'll increasingly compete with systems designed to do exactly that. So to me, the answer isn't to resist AI or simply integrate it into existing workflows. It's to rethink what education is fundamentally for. Educational institutions remain essential. Their role extends far beyond transferring information. They build communities, develop character, preserve culture, and provide trusted environments where we learn to reason together. As automation increasingly takes over repetitive cognitive tasks, educators have an opportunity to focus more on mentorship, ethical reasoning, interdisciplinary thinking, and helping students contextualize information rather than simply reproduce it. One reasonable future perspective is that there may be fewer situations where doing the same thing as everyone else creates value. The challenge is no longer how efficiently we produce similar graduates, but how effectively we cultivate diverse ways of understanding reality while preserving social cohesion. For me, that's where the education and AI ethics and transparency converge.
Interesting. If I ask the last question that will go out to everyone, then you get to start with it because you ended with the last question. Let's say for as a vision for 2030, if education is losing its value for the future, how will we make people trust in what you know, your actual knowledge? Let's say if the university degrees are losing the value, what token of validation do we need to have? Let's say start minting on blockchain, just like Guillermo's company is doing, to have a proof of the your knowledge that you have actually, you know that together with AI, or how should employers prove that they know what they know if humanity is going to survive with the, how do you say, what will we trust in 2030? It's not that far away. It's only 3-4 years away. So if not a college education or a degree will be trusted, what will we trust?
It's an interesting question. It's an interesting question. I think that basically what we're, this is the shape of the society that we're building now is moving away from conformity as a cultural aspect of humanity and more into neurodivergent thinking. Maybe we're back to an evolutional track where doing things differently will be an option to succeed, both in designing different ways of transferring information and knowledge and in the educational sectors. I think that that's an interesting perspective overall. And
choose with my internet again. But we have 5 minutes left of the summit. Thank you so much, Simon, for presenting that. And the rest of the panelists